This is the best day of my life! Let's go to the lab. But first, here's what you need to know about the new VEO 3.1. It now supports high-quality video with audio and flow, which means you can create long AI videos. This is the right time to explore your creativity or create something far more powerful.
Yes, it is now possible to create long videos using Google Flow.
You can literally build out complete video sequences, keep the same characters,
and maintain smooth transitions all the way through. This is a huge step forward for creators like us, filmmakers, storytellers,
and anyone who wants to bring their full story ideas to life or produce cinematic AI content that feels real and flows naturally. I'm going to let the real me take over this video. Over to you, bro. Whew, this is beautiful.
This is truly beautiful. You can create better videos than what you've watched. In fact, after this video, you'll be able to create something better than what I've shown you, because in this video, I'm going to show you how to create long videos with consistent characters using Google's new VEO 3.1 and Google Flow. My name is Charles. Let's dive in. Now, to get started, we're going to go to deepmind.google/model/VEO and then click try in Flow. Here, we'll be able to access Google Flow, which is what we'll be using to create this long video. So we'll click create with Flow and then we start a new project. Now, to use Google Flow, you can just click on Scene Builder and start creating from here. Or you could just go back, to the normal VEO 3 interface right here and start creating. So when you generate a video here, you can just add it to the Scene Builder, which is Google Flow. So we paste our prompt here and then we ensure that this is in text to video, because we want to use text to video to create the first video, and then from that first video we'll build the rest of the videos from there on. Now we ensure that it's in text to video, but for this you can also use frames to video, but for the sake of this tutorial I want to generate everything here in VEO 3. So now we've selected text to video and then we click settings here and we ensure that it's in the right aspect ratio, which is 16:9, and the number of outputs for me is 2, and right here the model I'm using is VEO 3.1 quality. If you notice, VEO 3 is no longer available here unless you're using an API. So VEO 3 is no longer available on the platform. It's just 3.1 and VEO 2. So we leave it on quality, but if you want to save credits, use VEO 3.1 first. Now, once we have all this set, the next thing we're going to do is to, use our prompt and send it. Now, before we send this prompt, let's look at what I want to generate. I'm trying to generate a video which is a young boy in a lab wearing blue coat and all that, lab coat and all that. And you can see here, I described the aesthetic style in the prompt, the lighting and the visual look, the color palette, the camera direction, and then what should happen from 0 to 2 seconds, 3 seconds to 4 seconds, 5 to 8. But generally, I know VEO 3 is not going to stick with this, right? VEO 3.1 will not stick with this, but I just added it here. And here, this is what the boy is going to say. So here, this is the aesthetic style, pixel style, 3D animation, the visual look, golden hour sunlight, that's kind of lighting I want, daylight, and then the color palette, which is bright blue coat, orange sunlight, metallic silver gadgets, and then the camera direction. From the camera direction, I also detailed what I want the boy to say for that particular time or that shot, right? So here I said, wow, this is the best day of my life, and then 3 to 4 seconds, let's go to the lab, and then 5 to 8 seconds. But first, check out my new podcast studio and all that. So the next thing is to generate. So we click here to generate, and boom, we have our first video right here. So let's play it.
Wow! This is the best day of my life! Let's go to the lab. But first,
if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe. There are a lot of helpful videos here. So like, comment, and share this video. For the next step, I'm going to show you a feature that you can use in VEO 3.1. VEO 3.1 has given you the option to edit your video. So I'm going to edit this video and add a Chihuahua dog in the video. So what I'm going to do is to click on this edit button right here, and it's going to bring up a new panel. So I'm going to draw this box here where I want to insert the object and then enter this prompt. I'm going to say a small Chihuahua dog walking and then send it. And boom, VEO 3.1 has added a small Chihuahua dog just where I wanted. Let's play the video.
Wow! This is the best day of my life! Let's go to the lab. But first,
you can see here that VEO 3.1 added this small Chihuahua just where I wanted. Now, this insert feature is very useful. Let's say you generate a video and you want to add a specific thing in that video. You can just use this feature to add whatever I want to add to the video. It could be another character, it could be something else, an object, right? So this feature is very useful. And now, yes, we have this video. The next thing we are going to do is to click on add to scene. So we're going to click add to scene and add our first video to scene. It's going to add it to Google Flow, which is the scene builder. So once you've added the first video to the scene builder, which is Google Flow, you start extending it and making that video long. So your first video is the basic, the first one, and then from that video you keep building it and making it long. So to access the scene builder, click here where it says scene builder, and then it will take you to Google Flow. So you can see here in Google Flow, I already created, this long video, and you can see the different clips in the long video. So how did I get these other clips that matched with the first one, right? How did I get these clips? So once you have your first video in, what you're going to do is to click this plus sign here. You're going to see a plus sign. If you click that plus sign, you're going to see extend or jump to. So what does jump to do? If I click jump to, I can just generate a separate clip, right? I can just enter the text prompt and generate right here using jump. And it's going to take that frame, right? It's going to take the frame from where you selected and then create another video, jump to that video, right? Instead of extending the clip you selected. So it's going to jump to the end here to create that video with this frame. Okay. Now, the second one is extend. What does extend do? So if I click this plus sign and then click extend, I'll be able to extend this particular clip here, right? What should happen next? I'll just enter my prompt and say, oh, this, and it will generate the video. So for this particular video here, what I did was to click here and then click on extend and then enter the prompt to generate this particular video. So I enter this prompt here that says voice. The boy says it now supports high quality video with audio in flow. He gestures to the holographic screen behind him, showing waveforms and clips playing together seamlessly. And I sent this prompt and boom, it created this next clip here, which is what is showing here. Let me play it.
here's what you need to know about the new VEO 3.1. It now supports high quality video with audio in flow, which means...
So that was the video I generated. So from here, after getting this video, what I did was to click on it and then click on plus and click extend and then enter the prompt for the next video and generated it. I got this video right here. Let's play it.
You can create long AI videos. This is the right time to explore your creativity or create...
In my school community, I go deep into showing you step by step how to create cinematic videos, animated videos, AI ads and creatives, and niche-based videos using different AI tools, not just Google VEO 3.1 and Flow. Inside this community, I'll guide you through hands-on projects to help you build the skills that can place you in the top 1% of creative professionals. So if you're looking to start a creative agency, you also learn how to get started and how to find clients. In fact, in this community, if there's something around the AI space that you want to learn and I haven't covered that topic, you can make a request for it and I'll go deep in teaching on that topic. I'll leave the link to Branions AI Creative Network in the description of this video. I'll see you inside. So there's something else you can do. Let's say you want to generate another video with a particular frame in this video. What you can do is to click on this plus sign and save frame as asset. So you can see it automatically save the frame. So I can generate a video in Flow or inside VEO 3.1 itself with this particular frame that I've saved, right? You can see the frame here. So I can use this frame as first frame and generate a different video. So once you've generated the third video, you can extend it again further to the fourth video, the fifth video, and this is the next video I generated here. I clicked on this, clicked here, and then click extend and enter the prompt that I want to use, and boom, it gave me this video right here. So for this particular video, let's play it.
More powerful.
So now I'm going to extend this last video further, right? I'm going to click on this plus here and click extend and then paste the prompt that I want to see. If you're wondering, how did I get this prompt? I got it from ChatGPT. I just gave ChatGPT my idea and then ChatGPT helped me come up with the prompt. So we post our prompt here, and in Google Flow, remember before you couldn't use 3.1 in Google Flow, but now you can use 3.1 quality or fast. I'm still using the quality version. Okay, so I've noticed that quality gives better videos, right? Especially when you're using frames to video. So once we paste our prompt, we just generate. So let's work on this prompt, and then we enter this prompt here where it says I'm more powerful, more creative than ever. I'll create something that will shake the world and all that. So we enter this prompt to extend the video further. Once we have this, we just click generate, and you can see here that it is extending this video. So from here, the video is just going to flow and blend into the next video that it's creating. Now, let's say you've generated clips and probably you want to delete a few from the videos that you've generated here in Flow. What you're going to do is click this icon here and then click on anyone to remove the video. So it will allow you to delete any video from this Flow right here. And if you're done, you want to download it, you just click on this download button here. So using Flow is quite easy. It helps, it helps your work. Let's say you're trying to create a long video, more like a faceless channel type of video where someone is speaking. This is the best way to use it, right? You generate the first part and then you continue, you generate the next. What you just have to change would probably be the speech, right? That would be the only thing to change. Now, if you notice in these 4 videos, the characters are the same. It did not change. And the next one is still going to be the same. So let's play it. So you'll see the flow. The next one has been generated. I've extended it.
I'm more powerful, more creative than ever. I will create something that will shake the world.
Wow!
So you can see I've added to this part. So here, what I can do is to trim it, right? I can reduce it from here and then reduce this part of the video, trim it back a bit so that it will just blend in. So let me play it from here.
I'm more powerful, more creative than ever. I will create something that will shake the world.
So if you notice, it cut the speech actually because the speech was actually too long. I had the feeling I was going to cut it. So if you're trying to generate a video in VEO 3, just ensure that your speech is not too long, or else it's going to cut it down. You just have 8 seconds to to use, right? So let's play the video again. This time let's play it from the beginning. Let's see how it flows.
Wow! This is the best day of my life! Let's go to the lab. But first, here's what you need to know about the new VEO 3.1. It now supports high-quality video with audio and flow, which means you can create long AI videos. This is the right time to explore your creativity or create something far more powerful.
I'm more powerful, more creative than ever. I will create something that will shake the world.
Now, this is beautiful. Once you're done with creating your full video, you download. Like I said, you can as well make it even longer, add more clips, click here, extend it further, give it more ideas. Now, let's say you don't want to use this scene and you want to change the whole scene, right? And you don't want it to blend. You just want a totally different scene with another character. What you can do is to come here and ensure that it's in frames to video, and then you upload the image, right? And use it to create that next scene, or just use text to video. And once you create it, it's going to add it in Flow. And then after creating that video, you just extend extend until that scene is done. And then if you want another scene, you use frames to video, generate a video, and then extend that until you get to what you want. So once you're done with all this, what you can do is to download it. So you click on download to download, and it's going to download these videos right here. And you can take it to CapCut or any video editing tool to edit further, right? It's not going to perfect here in Flow. You still need to take it to like any editing tool like CapCut or Premiere Pro to ensure that they are properly trimmed and they flow seamlessly. And in the editing tool, you can also add like sound effects, background music, and all that to just improve the vibe of the video. So I downloaded this video and then edited it further in CapCut, which is pretty basic, and got this video here.
Wow! This is the best day of my life! Let's go to the lab. But first, here's what you need to know about the new VEO 3.1. It now supports high-quality video with audio and flow, which means you can create long AI videos. This is the right time to explore your creativity or create something far more powerful.
And then for the second intro video that I showed you, I used first frame and last frame. However, I did not use Google Flow. I used the normal VEO 3.1 here. I use this normal interface. I generated it using first frame and last frame, and it's just like pretty basic, right? So this is the first frame and last frame. I generated the first part of the video, and then for this part where he was standing and talking, I just used the first frame of the video to get this part. And then for this part where it's more like a close shot, I used the frame of a close shot, close shot of him or me. And then yeah, so basically I use like first frame, last frame to achieve this result, and then I got this.
Yes, it is now possible to create long videos using Google Flow.
You can literally build out complete video sequences, keep the same characters,
and maintain smooth transitions all the way through. This is a huge step forward for creators like us, filmmakers, storytellers,
and anyone who wants to bring their full story ideas to life or produce cinematic AI content that feels real and flows naturally. I'm going to let the real me take over this video. Over to you, bro. Whew, this is beautiful.
So it's that easy to create long videos or consistent characters. But if you're having issues, you're trying, you're not getting the result, what I'll suggest you do is to use the link in the description to join my private community where I can, jump on a call with you. You ask me the question in the call and I'll help you resolve your issues. It's a better way to connect with you. So I can't do that here on YouTube. So in my private community, I go live, I take questions, we discuss, get your issues and all that. So if you have not joined Branions AI Creative Network, you can join it. That way I'll be able to help you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe, because there are a lot of helpful videos here. In fact, if you're not part of this channel, you're missing out. So subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I've created this video because I know it's going to help you. So watch this video next. I'll see you there.